Hello, in this video we'll be looking at accounting equations. I want you to understand that financial accounting is based on accounting equations, and from that axiom develop the equation that we call double entry. Now, in accounting equation, three things you have to consider are the assets, the capital, and the liabilities. Now, what are the assets? Assets are the properties that the business owns, which capital is the total amount invested by the owner into the business, and liability is the amount owed by the business to the public. That is the money that the public has contributed to the business. Now, in calculating this accounting equation, capital plus liabilities is what gives us assets. For example, you may be having an asset worth 100,000 naira, and you may be having capital that is worth 70,000 naira. That means the liabilities of that business will be 30,000 naira. How is that calculated? You are going to subtract the capital from the assets. That will give you the liabilities. So you have been given the asset of 100,000 naira, and you have the capital of 70,000 naira. 100,000 naira subtract 70,000 naira will be your liabilities. You could also be given your capital and your liabilities. If you are giving capital and liabilities, you have to add them together. That will give you the assets. Also, you could also be given the liabilities and the assets. You are going to also subtract your liabilities from your assets. That will give you your capital. This is how accounting equation is calculated. Now let's look at purpose and functions of source document, because they are very, very important in accounting. Number one, to know the total sales and purchase of a business. Number two, to make the first entry of transaction. Number three, to know who the business is owing, and also the people that are owing the business. These are the functions of and purpose of source document. Now, there are certain documents that must be considered in preparing this. Number one, you need to consider the invoice. 2, credit note. 3, debit note. 4, petty cash voucher. 5, statement of account. And 6, receipt. These 6 documents are considered in preparing your source document. And also in our subsidiary books, there are about 6 books that are also considered in preparing our subsidiary books. 1, sales day book or sales journal. 2, purchase day book or journal. 3, sales return or return inward journal. 4, purchase return or return outward day book. 5, general journal or principal. Another word for general journal is principal. You need to consider that in case you are seeing it in objective questions. 6, cash books. These 6 books are also considered in subsidiary books. In our next video, we'll be looking at the ledger, which is the classification of accounts.